What's up? Just gonna kind of freestyle it here a little bit. I know I said in my last video that I was going to show you how to make apps, but I think I'm gonna make a program for the computer first. So, or I'm gonna get some advice on it anyways, and I'm gonna show you kind of what my workflow looks like when I'm messing with the AI for something new. I need to update my backdrop on my video mixer as well, but I'll keep the old backdrop for now. It'll be different next time you guys see it. I'm talking about this right here. So didn't mean to do that cutaway transition either. So I'm gonna update this. I might put American flag back there or something. I don't know, we'll see. But anyhow, today what I'm going to work on is I want to make something for my computer so that I can actually display apps, and that way I can make videos actually messing with the app and have it on the screen so you can see kind of how to use the app, right? Because I've got to make a series of videos for my CRM to teach the businesses that I'm getting under contract to make websites and to optimize for AI. I got to get I have to have a way to make tutorials for them. So again, I always I like ChatGPT and Claude. I usually use both of them together, so that's why you see both of them loaded up here. And I'm going to load up some Suno because I like listening to music while I work. You guys probably do too, right? But I'll get that. I'll make a song here in a second. But first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Claude and I'm going to say, hey, I need to create an app, or no, I need to create a program to run APK apps on my computer so I can test and display the app I created locally on my computer. Is this something we can create with Claude Code? And we'll just ask it. We'll see what it says. While that loads up, let's get an instrumental made. Let's create some music here. I want to hear let's listen to a 2000s style, let's say 808 and head heavy trap instrumental, Dirty South. Know what I mean? Yeah. Create that. Get that running. Let's see what it says. Don't build one. That's an Android emulator, and writing one from scratch is a multi-year project. Okay. It's got some options though. Whatever that is. I can hardly see because I'm kind of far away. Source copy maybe. You already sideloaded to the S21. Android emulator. And again, I'm on a budget here, guys, so help me install the needed software. I prefer free if possible. If not, I'll pay for it. Ain't a big deal. I ain't gonna do that on here though. Lord knows I don't need my credit card information getting out there. Alright. Let's see what it came up with. Yeah. There you go. Bounce with it. Both options are free. Going with source copy. Here's the install. Let's see if it can do this. Give me a Claude Code prompt to install this on my computer. Now you could read all this and go through the steps here too, but I have found that it will put you to work if you let it. Assuming John. No, we're not on John, buddy. We're on Steven. It don't matter though. It's the same difference. I named all my computers after famous leaders. Alright, so the podcast episode thing is still running. Yep, that's right. I went and changed shirts. I got on my Heaston Innovations attire. All right, but you can run multiple at one time though. Let's check this out, Claude. And I always let it dangerously run permissions, because if you don't leave permissions, if you cut permissions on, man, it's gonna prompt you every 5 seconds. Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I do that? So I just let it go. Dangerously skip permissions. I don't advise anybody to do that. By the way, don't do this. Don't be like me. All right, that's repeating. What's the next one? It made 2 beats. Southside Chrome. It's obsessed with Chrome. All right, so now I got my prompt here. I've got Claude Code dangerously running in permissions. Run the permissions, and it will install it'll install it for me. So my next task, while this loads, let's go ahead and update my little graphic here, the Heaston Innovations backdrop. I don't know if I can show doing that. I guess I can. So I'll go to ChatGPT. ChatGPT I use mostly for my graphics. ChatGPT and Gemini are the main 2 things that I use for graphics. I need to minimize this screen over here real quick. So I've got my video mixer graphic right here. Without changing the aspect, size, threat block. We're gonna X off of that. Don't worry about that. Ain't no threats around y'all. Without changing the aspect size of the image, needs to be sized for YouTube. Threat secured. Good job, Norton. That actually might be blocking my install here, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see, is it getting, no, it's downloading. It's good to go. Full send. All right, size for YouTube. All right, these songs gotta be longer than this. We'll let it run again. Without changing the size of the image, needs to be sized for YouTube. Or changing / removing the logo. I want to change the background of this video mixer background. Remove the boxes. Change the blue background to something. Let's see what it comes up with. American flag related. There you go. I can't spell. I can't barely see that, to be honest with you. Got my contacts in, but I'll let you guys see my studio at some point too. The screen's pretty big, but it's far away. You know what I mean? They say you want about 4 feet between you and the screen, or the camera. So the screen's right below the camera there. Let's get some more music here queued up. What y'all want to hear? Let's see. I want to create something. Let's create a West Coast beat. West Coast. West Coast. Let that queue up. All right. I kind of like that. The stars are in the stripe, though. I don't know about that. What y'all think? Can y'all see it? That's okay. I don't like the stars in the stripe. Remake it. Ensure it is sized properly for a YouTube video. You got to keep reminding it because it will drift. So it will screw up if you don't stay on top of it. Remake it. Ensure it is sized properly for YouTube video. Ensure no stars are outside of the blue area. Make it more like an actual American flag. It's mad at me for not capitalizing that A. What is wrong with me? Got to capitalize that A. America. Run that thing one more time. Let's see what it comes up with. Let's get the West Coast beat rolling. I didn't click on that. Crenshaw bounce. I used to know a guy named Crenshaw. All right, I don't want home, I want my library. Suno is the best, guys. If you don't have Suno, get Suno. Get on board. It's the future. I may make an app that if I can get access to an API key to Suno, I may make an app where you type in the genre of song. Maybe you know, maybe you can even talk to it or something, and just or have a thumbs up or something. That looks a little too fake though. I don't know. I kind of like it. Make it hyper realistic, man. Let's toy with it. I'm kind of feeling the beat though. Alright. Let's check on Claude Code, see what it's talking about. Device status none. Install status was installed via Wingit. So typically what I like to do is once something runs, I mean there's a lot to read here. You can skim through it. I know folks are gonna talk trash. I don't care what people think. You ain't gotta read through all that, man. Just copy that junk, come right on over here, paste it on in. What's next? Right? There we go. Bam. America. Love it. Alright, we're gonna save that image. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to change it mid-recording because I have to power my mixer on and off to load the image, and I'm recording through my mixer right now. But you guys can see that I might even do that and come back. I don't know. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. But anyhow, what's the next piece sound like? Installs clean. It's on path, no device yet. Plug the S21 to Steven USB do allow. The goal is to run the app locally on this PC. I have the APK already. It didn't understand the assignment. Alright, I gotta set this up for my actual mixer, and there's a program you got to use to actually get this onto the mixer. It is called the upgrade tool. Alright, let me clear this out. Import an image. America. Export the image. Yeah, buddy. Now I gotta go find the file that's saved in. See if I can find it off here. Export file, there it is. Alright. So I got my export file. I need to open up my actual video mixer. That's gonna be one of these bad boys. There it is right there. So I'm gonna load it to 3 and see if I can get it to load without restarting my mixer. We're gonna cut this bad boy. We're gonna drop it right up in chaw. Paste. Yeah, I want to replace that file. Come on, baby. You can do it. I believe in you. All right, it did it. I don't know if it's gonna load though. Let's make another song too. Why not? Now we're gonna make a 2000s. I don't know. East Coast. Why not? We're gonna go East Coast, West Coast today. I swear I listen to other types of music, y'all. Alright, different tool then. That mirrors a phone to run APK. PC, you need an Android emulator. Alright. Install that bad boy too. Why not? Full send. Bam. Simple as that. Simple as that. Now there may be problems, and you copy, paste over here. How do I fix this problem? And there'll be things that you have to do manually sometimes. Sometimes there's things you have to do. But it'll walk you through it step by step. Like, it's not complicated, guys. Do not let the future hold you back. It is not that complicated, okay? Let's see. We are going to let's go into, let me actually go into my video mixer and see if I can get this thing loaded. Stand by. Got some music playing for you while you wait. Let's see what it came up with for East Coast beats. Graveyard Exit. All right, that sounds like it's friendly. All right, I'll be back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reboot to load the new screen up, so that sucks. I kind of wanted to see that. It'll be alright though. It'll be alright. We'll stay on Heaston Innovations. We can go to the I kind of like the Anything and Nothing podcast one, to be honest with you. That's pretty cool. But anyhow, that's pretty much all it is to it with these types of things. So you ask it the question, you figure out what it is you need to do, you do it, you execute. Excuse me. Windows Defender's hollering at me. Windows Defender asked if I wanted to let it make the changes. Yeah, I wanted to make the changes, man. Make them changes. There it goes. Installing JDK. So I must actually stop the video here. Let this install. Again, that podcast, it's been working on the podcast the whole time. So actually it's asking me for something right now. So I'll go in and I'll look at that, see what it needs. But like I said, messing with AI, doing things with AI, especially digital creation is not that hard. It can get time consuming. You can go down some rabbit holes, but it's not hard to make things and do things with AI. So if you have interest in stuff like that, well, it don't matter. I'll be right back. I'll come back. Hold on. I ain't going nowhere just yet. We ain't done just yet. All right. I'll be back. And we are back. Welcome back. Turn this back down. Oh, I got it pretty low. And let's make a pop song. All right. So check this out. Tell me what y'all think about this. Bow. Boom, bop, bam, bop, bow. I like it. All right, America. All right, so got that loaded. Let's check on progress with Claude. It's still installing the SDK packages. I need to do something with this. Let me move this over here where I can see it a little better. Put it on the big screen. Ship target. Your task spec still says 119. Your task set around 16. Step 3. Ship around 16. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do with this. I'm not real sure what it's asking me here. It's worried about episode 4. This episode 5 right here. All right, let's see what Claude got to say about that. I'm gonna go back to the chat. So we're going back a video. Again, it's the same day. I just changed shirts. I didn't want to be honest with y'all and tell y'all it was the same day. I started to change shirts in the middle of the podcast here. I ain't gonna lie to you. But let me just add some context here. It is asking about episode 4, which is shipped. This will be episode 5. Alright. It's talking about the audio on episode 4 for some reason. Episode 4 is done. So it's telling me to ask it WTF, you fuck knuckle. Oh, sorry, I'm trying not to cuss on these. Go down here, chat about this. Let's put his paste in there. Change the document loudness. Okay, so apparently I changed the settings for episode 4, but it don't need to change the skill. All right, that's running. let's take a look at where we're at with this. It's still installing the SDK packages, so this must be a big actual program. I'm not gonna hold you guys through all this. Let's see what we came up with for the pop beat. I thought we oh, sign me up. It did come up with something. Oh, it's got words. I can't do nothing like that. Instrumental. Don't get me wrong, Suno comes up with some good music, so I like using Suno. I use Suno a lot. I use Suno for I got the pro plan. I use it for, I've got let me show you that. Why not? I actually started a YouTube channel, so I wanted to be able to learn Thai a little bit easier. You can see I ain't got nothing but Thai pop tutor. I want to be able to create a YouTube channel where I can learn some Thai a little easier. So I use Suno to make some songs that's talk in Thai and talk in English. So and you know, it's pretty cool.
Time travel Thai grammar style.
I am sorry about the burst eardrums. Let me turn this thing down.
It's present, future, walk the mile.
There we go.
No conjugation, just the word. Tense markers you've heard. Loud, that's
Lao. Lao's past tense. Phom Jin Lao. Phom Pai Lao. And you can learn the songs and learn the phrases, you know what I mean? So something I came up with here. I think that's pretty cool. Also, if you guys ain't subscribed to Anything and Nothing podcast yet, youtube.com/at can I get in there? At Anything and Nothing podcast. Come on by. I got 4 episodes right now. Dr. James Fisher's the last episode. All these were really fun conversations. I'm putting out new episodes on Fridays, so come on by, check it out, right? All right, let's see where Claude's at on the podcast. Burna Gramz role descriptor for the lower third. Artist, producer. Let's do artist. Let's call the man an artist. Why not? Panamization per speaker. I can't really see that. I'm sorry, guys. Playing note diversification per speaker. The source is a single mixed AC track. Let's measure it. Submit the answers. Alright, it's back to work. So again, you answer the questions, it keeps on working. Alright, let's check on this. Still installing. Alright, so I ain't gonna hold you guys. It's got 3 more checkpoints to go through. I just kind of wanted to show you guys what it looks like, what working with AI kind of looks like, and keep in mind, you know, I've got a lot done in the past few months with the things that I'm trying to do with the businesses and everything like that, the CRM, the websites that I've created, and not all of it is like this, as straightforward as copy paste, like especially the websites and stuff like that. Like it was a lot of backdoor work, setting up the keys, setting up the actual server and things like that. So I mean, there is some manual stuff with things like that, but now creating apps, editing videos, editing images, making music with Suno, all that stuff is super easy with AI. And to be honest with you, you know, all of it's super easy with AI, but some of the things that let me show you the CRM real quick, I guess. So let's see if I got my login saved here. So this is what I'm talking about with the CRM. It's a client retention model. It'll allow you to actually, you know, keep contacts, get you log your leads, track your deals, it lets you set tasks, all that good stuff, set up drip campaigns. It's got a form functionality too. So what I like about it is I was able to create it exactly how I wanted it. So I basically set it up where for the contracts that I do for my business, I can load the contract, and any company that builds a website with me gets access to a personalized CRM, and you can actually brand it to your own brand as well. All these different things that some of it is you have to pay a little bit extra to get access to, but the majority of it is free on, you know, whenever you purchase a package with me. But for the form section, like I said, you can upload a form. You can actually drag and drop where the different fields should go. And then when you go to your contacts, like I don't want to put my people's information on blast. I briefly did that for a second. May have to blur that out or cut that out or something, but you can go to contacts and actually there's a spot on there that says generate form. You hit generate form and it'll automatically populate the information for that contact into the form based off of the fields that you preset. So that's helpful for somebody like me whenever I'm starting to sign businesses and everything like that. I can actually add them into my CRM, create the contact, and then whenever it's time to sign the paperwork, I can generate a form, load that into DocuSign. Actually, it has the capability of APIing into DocuSign. I just haven't enabled that because it's not free. I'm trying to be super frugal. I've got a monetary goal I'm trying to get to. So I'm trying to be super frugal with the investments into the company. I don't want to invest more into the company than the company's giving me back right now. So right now I'm hosting is covered. I'll host the site for you. I'll build you a website. E-commerce sites cost a little more because it's a little more work. Specialty sites cost a little more because it's a little more work, but I can make whatever you want from a website perspective. I can give you updates monthly, and you can pay for a monthly hosting fee. The site's yours if you ever want to take it. Download it, give it to you. It's yours. You can have it. And if you want to make updates, you get 2 to 3 updates a month. Anything past that, you're gonna have to pay, obviously. And then what else is there? So, like I said, you get access to the CRM. You can set up payments through the CRM, Stripe Pay, set up your Stripe account. And this doesn't make a lot of sense, but I'll make a tutorial video showing you how to do it. But basically, you build an account in Stripe. It gives you these keys. You put it in here, you enable it, and bam, now you got Stripe on your website. You can accept payment. It's got analytics, reports, all kinds of different stuff. Goal setting. You can set goals, short-term, long-term goals, track your work, all that good stuff, man. Like I said, it's still somewhat of a work in progress. But it's not done, but it's getting there. It's very close. Very, very close. So something I'm super proud of. I'm gonna check on this one more time, and then I'm about to get off of here and get ready for my weekend. I gotta get some food together. I gotta prep some meals. Yeah, it's still running. All right. Well, hopefully that gives you guys an idea kind of what the workflow looks like when you're working with AI. I'm not real sure how long that video was. It don't really matter. I'm just kind of freestyling it. Like I said, this is my personal YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see me do something, show you how to do something. You want me to build something specific for you. I can set aside a little bit of time each day to kind of work through what the work progress looks like, and make things for you, show you how to do things, whatever. It don't matter to me, man. I've got a lot of things going on. I may just start recording some of the work sessions that I do, building some of the websites and stuff like that. Working on the suit editor has been a painstaking headache. I don't even know if it's fixed yet or not. Let me see. If it is, I'll show you what it looks like. I got to a breaking point here. Let's see if this thing loads properly. But I'm making an editor. So for the suit shop in Pattaya, made a deal with them. Oh, it's almost right. It's almost right. Okay, it's getting close. Okay, well, I'll let you see this. Why not? This is a lot closer than it's been. It's still not perfect. It's still not done. It still looks rough, right? Like this doesn't look good at all, to be honest with you. But basically, you'll be able to edit the suit. Obviously, the button shouldn't be there. Like I said, there's bugs and kinks to work out. You should be able to select how many buttons you want on your jacket, what kind of lapel you want. Let's just test this thing out together. It looks like the double. I can't barely see that. It looks like the pockets did not populate, so I'm gonna check on that. Single pleat, double pleat. Don't look like the trouser section's working. Cuff and no cuff, not working. Vest buttons is working. So this is what I've been working a lot on. Generating graphics, cutting the graphics, creating overlays. Like, this has been painstaking. Like, every single piece of this suit was individually handmade, and it's taken a ton of time. Like, I got to get rid of the black in here in between the arm and stuff like that. Like, there's some problems, but still, there's a lot of problems. There's a lot of problems, but still, it's coming along. I like that. It's almost doing what it needs to do. We're getting closer. All right, and then you'll be able to come over. Like, none of this is correct yet. This is from the old suit builder, but you'll be able to come over here and choose like the jacket. Like, this is not correct at all. Like, I don't like this at all. That jacket looks like crap. I got another jacket made already. You'll be able to make accents. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's almost done. I'd say I'm probably, I don't know, 1 week out. Sam, if you see this, 1 more week, I think I'll have this done. This took a long time. I've been working on this probably 4 weeks now, but again, it's worth it, because once I get it done, it's done. It's at that point, it's passive income. It's advertise it, get folks to build their suits, and then you can get a custom hand-tailored suit. And then I can copy paste or repeat this process, because I got to make custom shirts, custom trousers, custom pajamas. Like, they got different kinds of clothes that they make, and I need to make a generator for all of it, because the idea is you come to this site, you put your measurements in, and then once you got your measurements in there, you can get custom tailored clothes for your body. Like, that's all I wear now. It's like fantastic, and it's cheaper. I won't say it's cheaper than regular clothes, but I mean, it fits right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like a off the press shirt. You got to be a 1X, 2X or something like that, specific sizes. Like, it's to your measurements. It's measured to the length of your arm, to whatever, your inseams, all that good stuff. So, you know, that's the type of stuff I've been using AI for, working through creating stuff like that, working through creating apps and things to that nature. So once I get the app display set up, the next video will actually be going through the app that I'm going to give away for free. I will pin that app for you guys to download and show you how to use it, show you how I use it. It's pretty cool. It gamifies your life. It's called One Last Life. It's basically, the idea is you're playing your life like a video game, and you're on your last life. So how are you spending your time? What are you doing? How are you playing that level? You know what I mean? But basically, you set goals, you earn points for accomplishing tasks, and then you set up rewards. What are you allowing yourself access to whenever you achieve those goals? I like it, man. It's come pretty cool. It lets you track your diet too, and I tied it to AI. You'll have to put your own API key in. You're not using mine, but you put an API key in, and I'll show you how to do that. I'll show you how to generate all that. Put API key in and from some, you know, AI, and you could take a picture of a plate, and it'll estimate the calories for you. It'll estimate the macronutrients for you and all that good stuff. So it's a pretty cool app. It took about 30 minutes to make. It took about 2 hours to get it the way I wanted it. And that's just things that I did. Like you can see, as I, you know, part of the AI thing is just waiting on it to finish the steps that it's doing. So as I wait, I typically work on other things, and I've got 4 computers at this point that I run simultaneously, and I bounce between them working on separate tasks. It got pretty hectic trying to organize the workload at first, but now that I've got a system down, I've got specific tabs. I name chats specific things so I don't drift, and sometimes I mess up and I copy paste into the wrong chats. I respond to the wrong chat, and it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. But you know, fun stuff. Sorry to ramble there. Hopefully you guys like the video. If you do, like, comment, subscribe. Once I get to 20 subscribers, I'll be doing some golf videos. I've got some travel cameras, and it'll be like a traveling podcast. Let's get some music playing while we on our way out. Let's see, did it come up with an instrumental yet? I don't know if it did or not. We're gonna generate another one. Why not? But like I said, we will. Oh, we're not going out on that. Let's go back to the graveyard thing. We will see you guys again. Anything you want to see, let me know. And if you want to come on the podcast, anythingandnothingpodcast.com/b-a-guest. Feel free to fill that form out. I'll reach out to you. I'll bring you in my home. We'll sit across the table from each other and have a conversation. I made this overlay right here. I made this overlay right here so that I could actually, I've got 2 or 3 different versions of this where you can have multiple guests on, 2 guests on, and have a computer screen up. So we might do some reaction type videos, that type of thing. A lot to come. A lot's come. It's coming really fast. We're doing a lot. I'm having fun. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. If not, hey, keep clicking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got nothing but love for you guys. Hope you have a good day.